This is the Rainbow Mimic Octopus. And he's probably one of the most broken pet in the game. Because for every 15 seconds, it will mimic and copy its ability from another pet and perform its ability. I'm going to use this octopus ability to abuse our brand new cooking update. Stay tuned because later is going to be insane. As you guys can see, I am currently on my main account. I mean, look how many shekel that I have. I don't think I ever made a video in my actual garden. So we're going to try a couple methods that I came up with and to hopefully to break the entire cooking event. I honestly don't think anybody have done it so far. But right now, I'm just going to put some pepper in it. And as you guys can see, if you just click cook, it will just cook for 5 minutes. But obviously, we're going to try to skip that and to see what we're going to get. And get the soup. Click right here. And obviously, we only got whatever the heck this is. I don't even know what I got. And that brings up to my first method. I'm going to try to get the giant soup to see how many reward that I can get. So I basically have this alt account that stores some of my craziest seed that I looted for the past couple of days. But basically, I have one of these seed that worth 744 trillion shekels. And I'm basically just going to trade it with myself. We're going to see how much it's worth, just so you guys know I'm not lying. And boom. Yup, 744 trillion shekels. And obviously, you might be wondering, what happens if I put this gigantic honeysuckle to put in the soup? What would have happened? And that's going to be my first method, try to break this game. So putting the soup and cook. Whoa, it's actually going to take 15 minutes to cook this. Obviously, we're not going to wait. So we're just going to skip that real quick to see what's going to happen. Boom, just like that. We skipped it. Now get our soup. And moment of truth. Let's see how big this is. This is absolutely freaking insane. You cannot see. Bro, I can take this to any of the public server to just flex on people. Wait, I'm actually going to join the random lobby just to flex on people, bro. Dude, this is crazy. I'm going to tell everybody to look. Come on, guys. You guys got to look, bro. Hold on. This is actually crazy. Yo, look. Wait, am I lagging? I think I just broke the server. Wait. No. For real. I think I just broke the server because where's my soup at? And these people are not moving. I think I definitely broke the server somehow. All right. Took me a couple try, but right now I am in the server. All right, I just said, can I show you something? Anybody interested? Wait, hold on. Maybe this kid is interested.
Are you winning, son?
Did this kid just ignore me?
I say, hey, can I show you something? Maya says, sure. There you go. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1. Boom! Look at this! Any reaction from Maya? What is that? Wait, hold on. And I just told her that is the soup. He's like, damn! Okay. All right. Well, we definitely got somebody impressed in there. Definitely got that aura. You know what I'm saying? Holding a big bowl of soup. But before jumping to the next method, I'm going to try to sell it to see how many items I'm going to get. All right. So this is a regular soup looks like. And then we have this gigantic soup that you cannot even see, dude. Oh my goodness. But before we move on to the next method, I am going to sell it to our dear chef. All right, we're going to sell this to this piggy right here. And let's see what we're going to get. And I'm lagging. Yep, the server is absolutely lagging because of that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I calculate this correctly, I think I just got 15 different rewards because how gigantic that is. So now we move on to the second method I'm trying to do. And for this method, I need a brand new garden. So we're going to load this one right here. And we have our corn, our tomato here. So I think for these simple ingredient, we can make something rare. But I want to make this giant. So, but also at the same time, I don't really want to spend Robux. So which also that means I am going to bring out one little secret method as well. That is my OP Rainbow Octopus. Wait, no, not Night Owl. Oh, oops. I do not want to flex, guys. I didn't mean to pick up this pet. And this OP Rainbow Octopus. Basically, for every 15 seconds, this octopus mimic and copy its ability from another pet performance ability. We're definitely going to use this Rainbow Octopus to abuse the crap out of this cooking update. But right now, all I really want it's just for my fruit to grow a little bit bigger. So this is what I'm going to do. And for this, I actually, unfortunately, have to turn them back into seeds. Unfortunately, because we kind of don't need it. And I think right now we have an empty garden now. And then I'm going to load up another world real quick. Yeah, this is getting a little bit messy, but I got this. All right. And I am just going to turn this pepper back into the seed just like that. I should probably harvest that before I do that. Now I feel like a stupid idiot. And you probably guessed what I'm trying to make already. I'm currently trying to make a legendary pepper and corn, which is also makes a hot dog.
frog.
And right now, we're going to spend some money. We're going to get some Master Sprinkler. Absolutely. And we're also going to use Grandmaster Sprinkler. I haven't actually tried it, so I don't know what to expect, to be honest. I need all kinds of sprinkler as much as possible because we're going to make something crazy. So I'm going to quickly just place down this corn as well. And I'm going to bring up all my sprinkler. I'm going to put basic sprinkler, master sprinkler, advanced sprinkler,
Golly sprinkler. Grandmaster sprinkler.
I also need to place on my Echo Frog and then pick up Kasune. So that shoe allows my garden to grow very, very fast now. But just in case, I'm just gonna click on grow art to see how much they're gonna grow.
Okay, we got a giant pepper.
Okay, we're gonna collect this real quick. Dude, look how big this corn is. But I feel like it's not the biggest, so I'm gonna keep harvesting until they grow like a really big one. All right, so right now we have a gold pepper and I'm gonna harvest this corn right here. So right now we have the gigantic corn and a pepper. And then for the second method, I'm just gonna use medium size to get some sort of legendary reward. So I'm just gonna toss them in there. Gold pepper. And now it's gonna take 44 minutes to cook this. But obviously we're gonna skip this once again. Ooh, now it's ready. Now we'll take it out and let's see how big this freaking hot dog is. Oh.
What the heck?
I actually thought this would be way bigger, man. Oh, I'm kind of disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. At least let's see what kind of reward we're gonna get. 1, 2, 3. Watering can. Okay, that's actually pretty decent amount of reward. So which is gonna lead us to try the third method, which is the most broken method possibly in the game. All right, so now my friend hopped on finally, and I'm gonna use my rainbow octopus to steal his giant coconut. It's literally just so giant, it literally got a visual glitch. So right now I'm just trying to steal everything I can possibly, and just like that, and boom, I got another coconut that is not so big. So now I'm gonna AFK for about 20 minutes just to AFK and get a bunch of stuff.
Whoa, wait, what the heck?
Okay, it is right, it is actually glitched, but look how big this freaking giant ball is.
One eternity later.
All right, now that we have a bunch of coconut, right? Okay, not this one. And now he joined with another account with these crazy bone blossom. Look at it. This is absolutely insane, dude. I'm gonna try to steal a bunch of it just so that way we can craft a bunch of recipe. All right, I have AFK for about like at least 2 hours. And now I want to show you guys, this is my inventory. I have so many of these gigantic bone blossom right here. Actually, earlier off the camera, I was trying to grow like one of the world largest bone blossom, but it was just really difficult and I wasn't really lucky. I just want to give you a little comparison. This is a normal coconut and this is probably the world biggest coconut you can ever find. And just to make my life easier, I'm going to try to get prismatic pie. Look, all you need is 2 bone blossom and 1 coconut, and my coconut is gigantic. So we're gonna see what is that gonna look like. But right now, since I have a lot of bone blossom already, I don't really need anything crazy. What I am going to do is I'm going to test out what is gonna be like if I just throw a average coconut in there and 2 gigantic bone blossom right in here. The cooking takes 66 minutes. We're gonna click cook, and obviously we're gonna skip that right away. And let's get our pie in 3, 2, 1. Boom! Oh, you know what? This is actually big, but it's not big enough because later on I'm gonna probably get the world's largest pie that you can ever find in Grow Garden. I mean, just think about how big that coconut is. All right, right now we're gonna hold this and we're gonna submit this food, and let's see what reward we're gonna get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is insane. I'm still getting more. Look at all these items. I don't even know which one is which one. My inventory is absolutely messy, but in a good way. But dude, guys, we got a taco fern right away already. Dude, this is such a hack. I'm gonna abuse this so easily. So yeah, guys, using octopus and then a Kasune just to steal from your garden is absolutely a life hack. And right now I'm trying to get a world biggest pie. I'm kind of nervous, I'm not gonna lie. So right now we just need 2 big bone blossom, and we're also gonna try to use this gigantic coconut, bro, because I think the size actually depends on how big your coconut is. So we're just gonna submit this. That's already 50 minutes. I didn't even add anything else. By the way, that's just a common item. That's already 50 minutes now. And add a bone blossom and 66 minutes. Of course, we're gonna try to skip this in 3, 2, 1. Boom. All right, guys, the moment of truth. If my method actually works, that means everybody who's watching this video can try this, and we can actually literally abuse the cooking update in 3, 2, 1. Sorry, I hold the wrong one. All right, in 3, 2, 1, boom. Wait, where is it? Wait, I forgot to get my pie. There we go. Now in 3, 2, 1. What the heck? Oh my god, I don't know about you guys, but this is probably the biggest pie I've ever witnessed, dude. If you subscribe, I would genuinely wish to trade you this pie, man. Let me just see what reward we're gonna get. All right, let's see. Okay, mochi. Okay, oh my god, mutation spray median toy reward. Are you freaking kidding me? Yo, I got a pet. This is Coachella Mochi Mao. All active food type pet gains additional XP. Everything gains additional bonus experience. That is actually crazy. And the next method is my mayhem method. I just call it to toss whatever into the pot. Now we're gonna put the giant coconut, bone blossom, and another bone blossom. All right, so right now in the corner, you guys can see we have a coconut bone and 4 bone blossom. That will take 66 minutes to cook. So we're gonna press the cook, and obviously we're gonna skip it, and then we're gonna get our pie. And guys, the moment of truth is how if it's bigger or smaller.
Bro, I swear this is bigger.
Am I tripping or this is actually bigger? But let's just see. We're gonna get same amount of reward. So we're gonna talk to this guy. Try this food I cooked up. Oh wait, he wants a pie, so we're gonna get pie. And wait, oh my gosh, this is actually insane. All right, this one I did something a little bit different. I put hornet in there and then 3 bone blossom, and my pie is done. Let's check out our pie, and maybe it's a little bit smaller this time. Maybe because I didn't put all the bone blossom in there. All right, I'm also gonna bring back my old garden because I need more coconut because I wanted to see what can I do to max it out. All right, there we go. I just got a bunch of coconut, and I'm gonna use bone blossom to just try to make it gigantic and sell it for reward. We have about 24 minutes right now, and he does want a pie, so which is a good thing that we're trying to make a pie right now. Oh my god. Okay, this is also gigantic, dude. This is crazy. Okay, so it actually definitely worked. All right, here we go again. I don't even know how many pie I'm currently making. This game's literally about to be broken, man. I'm not even kidding. Look how many pie I have got already. They're all one of the best pie that you can possibly get. So within 10 minutes, we have 25 pies already. Oh my god. Look, one of these pie, bro. They're absolutely gigantic. Dude, this one the best, bro. What the heck? All right, right now, I'm just going to try to redeem this. Try this food. Let's see what we're gonna get here. Dude, this is not over yet, by the way. Yo, look how many freaking we're getting. Oh my god, this is actually broken, dude. This game is broken. We broke the game. All right, it's literally not stopping, guys. Look at this. All right, look all these freaking items, bro. This is the most beautiful thing I have ever seen, but I'm gonna keep this one last pie for the thumbnail, and I'm gonna just give it for myself because this is actually kind of ridiculous. But guys, look at all this stuff that I got. I got all these new pets. I really don't need it, so if you guys want it, comment down your username. I might do a live stream or something to give away. Oh my god, we got so many of these seeds, bro. 74 gourmet seed pack. All right, we're definitely gonna make another video, open out all these packs. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe.